Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
It's an old thing the headman of a village was very greedy. Greed had overshadowed his intellect and character had become very low. If he saw any valuable thing with any person in the village, he would grab it in any way. The villagers were offended by his behavior. He also complained many times to the village judge and the gentleman, whose words headman listened to carefully, but was not ready to accept and act on them. If he had known that someone had well-bred cows, buffaloes or goats, even chickens, he would have been deprived of it. The villagers would find some defect in their best animal and make it famous in the whole village, so that their animal would be safe from the greedy headman. But despite all these things, the villagers would inform the headman of the village out of jealousy of each other, and he would bully him for the smallest amount of money or free of charge. One day, gentleman and the judge of the village adopted a unique way to guide headman and teach him a lesson. Near headman's haveli were the houses of the justice and the gentleman, and between the courtyard of the two houses was a wall that was not very high. So placing an egg on top of the wall, the two began to fight vigorously. Gentleman said,
"This white gold egg is on my wall, so I am also the owner."
The judge, after listening to gentleman, said,
"When did this wall become yours? The chicken is also mine. The wall is also mine. The golden egg belongs to my hen, so I am the owner."
The gentleman replied,
"Let's assume that the hen is yours, who lays a golden egg every day. But today she has laid an egg on my wall, so this egg became my property."
When headman heard the sound of the judge and the gentleman fighting, he ran away, but when he saw a common egg on the wall, he was surprised. Soon as he opened his mouth to say something, the judge immediately exclaimed,
"Look, respected headman, my hen has accidentally laid a white gold egg today on the wall where it is kept, and gentleman is asserting his right over it."
Hearing this, gentleman immediately said,
"This is my wall, so the egg on it is also mine, so I am also the owner."
When headman heard their words, his greed awakened and he said,
"Listen, I respect you very much, and I am also the headman of the village, that I built this house for you, therefore the hen is mine, and I own the egg. But I give you wealth in exchange for the egg and the hen."
He stared at them with his eyes wide open. Gentleman said in a muffled voice,
"How much money will you give in exchange for a golden egg?"
Headman said in a hoarse voice,
"Don't worry, you will get $10,000.
On hearing this, the gentleman said,
"Oh, sir, talk about justice. It is not an egg of less than 7 tolas. At least it will be worth 7 lakhs.
He said,
"Gentlemen, what do you do with money? Go and praise Allah Almighty. I'll still give you 300,000.
Gentleman said,
"As you wish, but I want the money now."
On hearing this, headman ran away and picked up a bag and said,
"Gentlemen, there are a whole 3 lakhs. Now you get out of the middle. Now it's a matter of judge and me."
When the judge heard headman's words, he said,
"It was my hen's egg, and you made the deal with gentleman."
Headman said,
"That's right. Judge, we'll deal with you too despite this. The hen that lays the golden egg is also ours."
The judge said,
"She lays a golden egg every day. What's it going to cost? There is an egg of about $7 lakh. You live in my village. You live on my land. Yet you will say such things."
The judge said,
"This house is the property of my father's. Her land is mine. I will leave her, but I will not give this chicken to anyone. How many lakhs are there in a month, and how much money is made in a year?"
Headman said,
"If you leave the village without my permission, I will kill you."
The judge said,
"I kill the chicken before that."
Listening to the judge, headman said,
"Wait, don't do that I'll deal with you."
You have given all the money to the gentleman while the chicken is worth 1,000,000 times more than the egg.
Upon hearing this, headman said,
"You stay here. I will bring the papers of my lands and havelis right now." After a while, Headman came with a few men with papers, and at the same time, Judge was also holding the chicken by its neck. Headman looked at him angrily and said,
Judge, remove your hand from the chicken's neck.
You have brought a man with you to kill me. Before you kill me, I'll kill the chicken.
Headman gave the papers and said,
You are misunderstanding. They will sign the agreement between me and you as a witness.
Thus an agreement was reached between Headman and Judge, which was also signed by the villagers and gentlemen. Headman was very happy to receive the white egg-laying chicken and immediately left for the city with the egg. The judge got the land registered in the name of the villagers. When Headman returned to the village a few days later, he began to cry in anger.
You both have cheated me. I won't leave you.
Hearing this, the villagers present with the judge and gentlemen started smiling, and this way the villagers were saved from the tyranny of Headman. Time has passed, but even today the story of the hen laying a white golden egg in the village is heard with great interest. Moral: greed is curse.
Subscribe.